Hello people, I am Sky Demolisher and welcome back for another From the Collection Fridays, a series where I take things from my collection and show it to you, my viewers. And this week it is an NECA Ultimate Pennywise. At least I'm pretty sure it's an Ultimate Pennywise. It's definitely NECA, put it that way. Now I bought this second hand off of Retrospace on Trade Me. So I'll just hold up their cardboard, zoom out a bit. So from Retrospace, off their Trade Me store. That's their details. I'll leave details down below as well for them. Now the thing is that while I can look up Pennywises, it's very hard to figure out which exact Pennywise it is, because I know that NECA stuff has a habit of being breakable and I don't want to fiddle too much with it to figure it out. And the heads for it are hard to place because, you know, like it came with two spare heads. I don't have the extra hands or anything. So one of the spare heads is the, if it will focus, zoom back out, is the one with the grasping hands from the first It film. And the other head has a sort of annoyed face, or resting bee face. So one of the heads I think came from a set that has the insect arms, and I don't know how the insect arms connected, and this one doesn't seem to have arms that can be pulled off at any point. And like I said, I don't want to, like, you know, go ape on it, because if I break it then I've got a broken figure and I don't want to break the figure. But I wanted to own a Pennywise, you know. I want to own the Tim Curry one as well. But NECA figures are really, really expensive and really hard to get. So when I saw this on Trade Me for quite cheap, I thought, wow, you know, that's worthwhile to me. I don't care if it doesn't have the spare hands. I don't care if, you know, it's missing a few things. As long as it's the actual figure, quite happy, and the fact that it came with the two spare heads was good enough for me. So yeah, if you know how to differentiate the different ones, then that would be handy to tell me. But yeah, I should really centralise them on the Lazy Susan, not have them at the side. Sculpt wise, he looks really, really nice. Like, they've moulded the clothing like really, really well. So you can see like basically like the fibre look of it and stuff. You know, with subtle creases and everything that you would expect. So I know most of these had, you know, different hands, different heads and stuff. I assume with the head it's just a straight pull off the top. I only got it this morning, so this is actually quite quick. I really haven't had a good fiddle around with it. But I really like the sculpt. I liked this version of Pennywise. Like, nothing against the Tim Curry one. I absolutely loved that one. I was traumatised as a kid by that Pennywise. But this one was like, I think just a bit more fascinating because, you know, a much older style clown costume and stuff. And I really like the boots. Like, those are nice boots. So if I just zoom all the way back in, you can see like nicely sculpted here, pretty much the same colour as my hair. Articulation at the shoulders, so you can get somewhat of a wide, that's about as wide as it goes because of the shoulder things. There is articulation here, and it does bend at the elbow. There also appears to be a further joint up here, so it might be the one where you can actually yank this out and replace it with the insect arms. The hand has articulation at the hand, and I don't think it's got it at the wrist. No, not at the wrist. Much more loose joint on that side, so a bit more articulation there. Articulation sort of mid bicep, I suppose. Movement at the hand. Not really an ab crunch, I would say, but sort of movement at the waist, although it does feel kind of tight there. Not really the thing that you should do, but it's the easiest way to see those joints. So there is articulation at the hip part there. Of course restricted by the ruffled skirt thing that he wears. Back of the knee articulation, he's got like a double joint there. So one joint here, one joint here. Little bit of twist right at the sort of base at the knee. Movement at the feet. So that's good. Really, wow. Those really are quite nicely sculpted boots. Very nice boots. I like boots. I'm really sad at the moment because, you know, my Ghost Rider boots that I've walked hundreds and hundreds of kilometres in are finally, like, you know, reaching the end of their tether. It's a very tight hip joint there. And of course I'm trying to get out of the habit of having the figures just drop on the ground, you know, during my videos. So all around, pretty cool looking figure. I'm not going to swap the heads because that's the head that I actually like the most. And yeah, I like it. I hope you've enjoyed this. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.